woman there with his phone. Whoa! Okay, a nice little jump. People got scared of that jump. You can see they're shouting. They got a bit upset. This guy's a loose cannon. He got into a fight with a couple of huge muscly dudes, and he came in an ambulance helicopter. Now he took a four-wheeler because the lifeguards are not around. He just took it and he did a crazy jump. So they're crazy, and they actually. You can see people calling the police in this game. You can actually see the non-player character picking up their phone, and sometimes they say, "I'm gonna call the cops," and they call, and then the police come, which is pretty awesome. Okay, let's go. We're off on our little ambulance chopper that we found in the hospital. I showed you how to do that earlier. And 1, 2, boss. Ooh, network error, clear type again. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. In my Twitch thing, there was a network error. I don't know if that means that it stopped streaming, or if it's because I'm offline now. Let's see. Enable preview. Okay, I'm still online, I think. Let's see. Very strange. Anyway, let's keep going. Now I'm gonna take you to the local airport outside of the city, the sort of regional little airport, and it's starting to rain here. You can see the beautiful weather patterns, the beautiful changing weather in this game. And I can hear the weather because I broke that glass, so I can actually hear it from in the game. If depending on if your window's broken or not, it does change the sound. Look at the lighting, kind of like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It changes the lighting as the sunlight comes through the sky and hits these shafts of lights come in. Yeah, I seem to have there was a network error, and I seem to have lost all my viewers because of that. That's unfortunate, but hey, I'm gonna, according to my thing here, I'm still streaming, so I'm gonna keep going and see how far I can take this, showing you some air vehicles in GTA Online. Some air vehicles that you can find in-game. You don't have to buy them. This is what I'm doing right now. It's a particularly rare one, the air ambulance that is in a hospital. It sometimes spawns, not always. And there's probably a bunch of others that I don't even know about. There's so many secrets and things in this game that it's just like a massive world. And I've spent many hours playing this. I wish they had all been spent playing them with a nice system like I'm very lucky to have now that I built especially for streaming. But they were fun anyway. It's a good performing game even on older hardware. Okay, and you know what? Okay, I have some viewers back here. I don't know what happened there. It was here's another vehicle. I'm landing here on the regional countryside airfield. And I really don't know what's going on with. I also have like saving failed, unable to connect to the Rockstar's game service. Maybe my internet connection went down. I'm not sure what happened, but I think I'm back now. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this one here is like a Black Hawk, and it's like modeled after a Black Hawk transport helicopter that a lot of the U.S. Special Forces and Marines and all they use. Very clearly modeled after that helicopter, but this one has like 4 miniguns, 2 on each side, and you can see them here. And my favorite thing that they've done here in GTA is that they call this the Patriotism and Immigration Authority. So you can see, like, it's very pointed, very sarcastic writing that GTA has. It's for me like the game is a piece of art because it's for me the best and most tongue-in-cheek and most pointed criticism of the biggest stick-carrying country in the world. The United States is a very great criticism and parody of the United States of America, both the good things and the bad things, and so here we have, for example, the Patriotism and Immigration Authority aircraft. So let's go for a spin in this wonderful machine here. It has like it's all black, but it has this yellow stripes on the side. All right, let's take a look at the cockpit before I turn. Okay, the engine turns on automatically when it gets inside. It's easier to. Oh, okay. And if you get outside, it turns off automatically. It's easier to start than Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. But okay, let's change the view. Can I change the view? Why can't I change view in this? That's funny. Oh, I can't change view. Okay, here you are. So, and just one more example. You can play this game in first person only. It's really intense. When you play this game first person only, for example, like if you get a gun, here, let's see. Let's just take a regular pistol. And if you scroll forward of the mouse, you can aim down the sights, and you can really play the whole game in first-person view. And in some situations, like for example, if you have like a sniper rifle and someone is sniping you, and you have it's not really fun to do this, but people sometimes do these sniper battles, and they're far away. And if you switch to first-person view, you can move from side to side more quickly. Whilst if you're in third-person view, you move more slowly. So that's a pro tip there. See how slow that is. Whereas if I switch to first person view, then you can move back and forth more quickly, and they won't be able to hit you. But that, I don't like that sort of meta game, like a sniper battle, but it's there if you want to do it. And the main thing that I dislike about the shooting aspect of this video game is that it's hit scan. So it doesn't matter how far something is. So you see like that, what I'm aiming at, that lamppost there. As soon as I click the button, the bullet will hit it. It's like immediate. And other games, like for example Ghost Recon or Arma, it models the distance of the bullet flight time. So this is hit scan. As soon as you hit something, doesn't matter how far it is, the bullet will have found it, and that just takes away from the shooting, because you just put the dot on the enemy and you click and you hit them. There's no, you lose the really satisfying need to like lead someone. If they run from left to right, you shoot in front of them, so when, by the time the bullet gets there, it meets them. And that for me is the most rewarding parts of shooters, which is absent in this game, unfortunately. Maybe in GTA 6 they'll change that, but you know, there are reasons maybe they did it this way, because you are driving. It's primarily a driving game, but actually I would argue that these days there's so much shooting in this game that it's also a prior shooting game. So I was talking about how you can play the whole thing in first person. Here it is. Let's get into the helicopter first person. Everything is animated. You open the door, you step inside, you get down, you close the door, and you turn on the airplane. Everything is animated. Just really amazing amount of work to have done this. And we're gonna take off. And the helicopters in this flight, they handle really well. They handle much better than in... no idea what happened, man. So I think maybe my internet connection went out. I just noticed that there were no more viewers all of a sudden, and I got like a network error on my stream preview here. So I think probably my internet connection cut out for a bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, talk to my internet service provider or whoever was responsible for that. Here I'm showing you a second, yeah, I'm getting like the saving failed and able to connect to Rockstar services, so maybe there's something going on with the internet right now. Not sure. What's this like glint over here? You see this glint? Look, it's like it's a glint off these search for extraterrestrial life intelligence type of radar dishes. Pretty cool. Let's open up on one and see. Actually, I don't want to shoot these because I don't want to hurt the satellite dishes. Let's instead find something worth shooting at with the 4 miniguns in this Patriotism and Immigration Authority helicopter. All right. Let's come into this little town over here. Ooh. One thing in GTA that you should know about it, like, so here I'm gonna see how I'm running. I went right through that. I can hit like trees, and almost everything is modeled in terms of collision. You can collide into everything except for cables. So like electricity cables, like between these, that's not modeled, and that was probably some sort of limitation of the engine. We decided not to model that. So that's the only thing really one of the only things that I know of that there's no collision modeled. Here, let's get behind this this truck here, and if I had like a loudspeaker system, I'll say, "Stop your car and get out, and you know, show us your passport to make sure that you're an American citizen. Otherwise, we will open fire, because this is the immigration and what is it called? The Patriotism and Immigration Authority. And if you're an immigrant without a passport, you're gonna get shot." Here we are. This is what maybe the real Immigration Authority here would want to do. But I'm just, you know, role playing here, flying one of their choppers. Obviously, I think that's a horrible idea. I think America should be, it's a country built on immigrants, with immigrants, so there should be as many immigrants here as possible that you know, and it's historically a refuge for immigrants, and I want it to remain that way, and not like that crazy guy that the current president has on his cabinet, a really psycho guy that is causing so much damage to so many people's lives by being in that position. Okay, so alright, if I was in this Patriotism and Immigration Authority and this truck didn't stop, then he must be, you know, an outlaw. I bet he doesn't have he's not a citizen, so I'm gonna open fire with my minigun. Here we go. Oh, okay, just missed it. That's just the first person view that confused me. Alright. It's a very difficult helicopter to shoot at now. Okay, he's speeding up. You know, I scared him a bit. Yeah, if you shoot 4 miniguns at you, you're probably gonna get a little bit scared too. Very difficult chopper to shoot this. Ooh, got some innocent bystanders there, but that's okay because we need to get rid of these potential criminals. You know. Okay, here we go. Stop the car and show us your ID, or we're already shooting, but you have a chance. If you stop and show your ID, we'll stop shooting, and then I'm sorry for the car that we already destroyed, you know, but let's try from the first person view, maybe that'll be easier. I'm trying to focus. Very difficult chopper to fire, notoriously difficult to aim and fire this these type of chopper machine guns. Usually with a chopper you want the buzzard and you want to fire an unguided missile, then you can lead it and you can, and that's not a hit scan, then it actually models missile firing. But we're gonna do our best here with this Patriotism and Immigration Authority chopper that, okay, police is after me. They figure out that I'm just you know, I'm just a rogue here that took this chopper. But I'm continuing my mission after this very suspect car on a getaway spree here in the north of Los Santos, in the countryside of Blaine County. Alright, he's gonna get some traffic. I wonder if someone has ever taken out someone else with this gun in the online game. Okay, oh, here you go. Okay, let's stop. Let's go check his ID. Oh! Jeez. Show me your ID. Oh, police. Okay. Pro tip, shoot here to blow up the car because that's where the fuel tank is. Alright. Where did he go? He escaped. Okay, ow. Let's take refuge in this church here. Imagine being the guy in the truck. Yeah, he'd be pretty scared. Desperate meme blinking on the screen. Weird. Try typing. You have to. I think I have to learn about emotes to show you how to do it. But I'm not sure what that meme was. But if you type memes on chat, they will appear on my screen. Like for example, let's see. Was one try hard? Let's see. Try hard. Is that how you do it? No, I think you have to do like that. You have to do. I think you have to do like that. Does it appear on my screen? Let's see. There it is, yeah. So if you type these Twitch approved emotes on your chat, they will appear on my they will appear on my over my bottom left in front of my camera there. Alright, and for example there's I don't know, here. There's this one, I think. Is that how it is? I'm learning all this stuff, but there's certain emotes that you can put in, but and that's my Nightbot reminding you that you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. But I have to really get better at this because if you type in an emote and it appears over my face there, I added this little overlay. Oh, look at this. Okay, there's some tourists. I'm gonna take their car. All right.
No way.
Let's go.
Give it up, you asshole.
All right, go. Okay, this is a sort of a more oh, it's a more like family type sedan thing. Not very fast, but it'll do. You know, I have to get away from the police, so whatever is nearby that has wheels and moves faster than you walking is useful. Let's go for a little countryside drive here. Back into the city, perhaps. Is there another type of vehicle that I could show you? I think those are the ones I know. I think that... Oh, there are actually. There's a Cessna 172. There's that sort of aerobatic plane, and there's probably others that I don't know about that you can find in the open world. Let's try to go back to the airfield, and I'll show you this other airfield that maybe there'll be even like there's this chopper that you can carry other choppers with it. There's quite a few types of choppers in this game actually. And if you buy a hangar, you can, there's all these other choppers. When I get away from the police, I'll show you that you can buy in-game with in-game money through the internet app of your phone. But first I have to get away from the police. My little rogue escapade as a patriotism and immigrations officer in that stolen Blackhawk with 4 miniguns underslung under the pylons didn't go so well. The guy got away. The potentially illegal immigrant that I was after got away, and my roleplay as a patriotism and immigration officer didn't really pan out. So I'm gonna go back to just being my rebel, Sean Rambo type character with his little suit and getting away from these helicopters right now in a family sedan. Okay, one of my wheels out, my left wheel's out. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, and he got away and they got me. Okay. All right, I'm getting pretty hot here with this tie here. All right. Oh, this is pretty. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? For that, I'm gonna steal your car. I was gonna steal it anyway. All right, look at this vehicle. There we have some cigarette butts. We have a can of cola. It's an older school vehicle. Let's take a shortcut here through the... Hopefully he won't call the police on me. Well, he probably will after, took his truck and stole it. And here is more like Trailer Park America. There's a bunker that you can buy in game. I don't have one of those, but you can do bunker weapon delivery missions in the online game. If you get a bunker, you can turn the lights on and off. You can have highlights, regular lights, do all this sort of stuff in this video game. But right now, since I called it Fly and Chat, I'm trying to show you the air vehicles you can find in the open world GTA Online lobby. And the reason I'm by myself and not with a bunch of hackers is because I did this thing called I started a friends only session so I can play in a lobby of no one else. Let's see if I can turn something on here real quick. Let's see if I can turn something on here to show you how to do that. No, not right now, but if you go to hypertexthero.com and I'll type it out for you real quick here. hypertexthero.com/GTA online meeting. There I show you how to get an online session of no hackers so that you can, play in peace and enjoy with only your friends. That's what I'm doing right now, and that's why it's been a pretty smooth one, because these days, as soon as you jump in on an open lobby, it's very possible that a hacker will appear and ruin your time for you, make you explode, make a big flying saucer appear on your head. It can be fun, to see it how it is sometimes, but it can also be really annoying, so I prefer not to do it. Here's another chopper. I think we flew this one already, but I'm gonna just take this for a quick shortcut to another airstrip. It's a much smaller airstrip by a farm to the, here, let's take a look at the compass. It's to the, where's the compass? It's to the north. There's the compass. It's to the north of this sandy shores. I'm gonna cross this lake. Beautiful lighting. This is really a beautiful game, even like after 5 years in the PC, it's still one of the best looking games, I think. Even if the graphics are not as advanced as the very latest games, it's still a tour de force of video game graphics, GTA, for sure. Alright, where's that airstrip? Is it here? I think it's over here. So it's like a farm area. It's really a little miniature model of America. This has a big city and has a countryside, and all the characters, all the character design, all the little details in the shops and the clothes and the mannerisms of the people and their speech is really well done. Really a tour de force of environmental design, this video game. Let's touch down over here. It looks like I just only have the same type of chopper. Sometimes you have like a Cessna 172 or this other airplane that I think is also modeled. Maybe it was even considered the most popular airplane in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This it's like a turboprop with a prop in the front. I don't know what the name of this is in real world, but they have one of those in GTA Online too. And it's not here right now. Usually, often it spawns here. But so I'm just gonna keep flying. And really quick, I'm gonna show you. Okay, if you go here to your internet, and then you go travel and transport. You drink some water. Talking so much. And at travel and transport, you go to Elitas Travel, for example. This is like a place for you to buy airplanes. Okay, so here is stuff that you don't find in the online world. Maybe it spawns sometimes. I don't know. I haven't found these spawning randomly. You can buy a blimp, very expensive, $895,000. I mean, I have $4 million in the bank because I've played this game a lot, you know. But you know, this one is almost $2 million for this little helicopter that can land on water. Sounds cool, but I'm not going to really spend my money on that unless I really like the airplane or it's cheaper. You have like this little ultralight. What's the issue of hackers in GTA? So basically, this is a question from Mazu on the chat here. The issue of hackers in GTA is the following. Grand Theft Auto Online is made, the online system is a peer-to-peer system, so that means that there's not one big central server. I mean, there's the server where Rockstar keeps your credentials, and I'll give you an outside view while I'm describing this. The server where Rockstar keeps your credentials, and so you can log in and they check if you know the credentials match and you've bought the game. But then after that, there's not like a central server that they keep running for you to run the game, to run these lobbies where you meet other players. How it works is this: a peer-to-peer system. So your computer connects to another computer of another person running the game, and they connect to another computer of another person running the game. So it's like this mesh. It's a peer-to-peer mesh. But what this means is that the game code is running on your computer, and what that means is that it's pretty easy for someone to go in and edit and hack that game code and add these things called menus that make the character invincible or give them superpowers or let them control other characters. And then what they do is they get into your game, they turn on this menu, this hack menu that you can just actually buy on the internet. I've never used it, but I'm sure it's really simple. You buy on the internet and it gives your character all this advantage, and there's these people that like playing with those. And I understand when you use it for, you know, to make a mod, to try cars that you don't want to pay the in-game money for, but there are people who use it just to ruin other people's playing experience, and that's really annoying. You know, you're playing with like 3 friends, you're in a heist mission, or like not a heist, but in online open lobby mission, and all of a sudden they come and they just blow up your car and kill you. So that's really annoying. And it's because of that peer-to-peer system, and it's basically a cat and mouse game of Rockstar Games making patching the game, but it's a losing battle because these people they have so much time in their hands, and you know they're talented. They can do this, and the game is running on their own computer, so it's pretty easy to modify it. So that's the issue of hackers online, and that's why when I play with my friends, I suggest doing a private friends-only session if you want, you know, not to have to deal with hackers. Sometimes you want to go in and go for a free-for-all, and that's fine, you know. I've played a lot online with the hackers and everything, but these days I prefer, and this is how you do it. You click escape, you click online, you go, oh, I'm not going to show how to do it here because you actually have to be in the story mode, and then it would say play GTA Online, you would play, and then it would give you an option to play a private session right here. So I'm not going to do that right now, but what I was doing is I was going on the phone and showing you the internet, travel and transport, Elitas Travel, and this is where you can buy all these other airplanes. That's some really interesting ones, you know, like for example, this is nuts, like $10 million, so you can have like a, you know, a gold jet. I mean, and you can find this jet, the same exact jet, except it's black, and the airplane is total like vanity item. This one, the Vellum 5-seater, is I think maybe one of the most popular. I mean, obviously it's not called a Vellum 5-seater in real life, but it's based on this plane that I think is the most popular to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And I love the copyright in this game. Let's see what they say about the Vellum 5-seater. The Vellum is a high-performance single-engine light aircraft manufactured specifically to fulfill the needs of executive travel because, let's face it, that's the only investment in aviation that happens these days. New, larger model with 5-person capacity. Yeah, it's true. Like no one invests in planes, you know, to make them better. They just want to invest in them to make it more comfortable for really rich people to use them. For example, I do have a couple of planes. I have a crop duster. Antique and open cockpit aren't normally. Yeah, they are a bunch of frustrated people. I think it's, you know, probably, you know, teenagers and people that are pretty frustrated. It's pretty annoying, but it is a problem. Okay, antique and open cockpit aren't normally the first words in your wish list when you're shopping for a private jet, but this might change your mind. Produced during 1930s and 1940s when America still made things, this famous biplane was used primarily for crop dusting chemicals into the food chain. As you swoop through the sky, middle-aged comb over fluttering in the wind, you'll almost be able to taste the pesticide blowing back in your face. So I actually have this plane. I think I have this one. It's telling me buy it now. I don't know why. But let's see if I actually have it. So those are some of the planes you can buy. Let me open up my phone, go to my contacts, and go to what was it? I think it was Pegasus. That's the air service. So you actually call them on your in-game phone.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How
And
can
I'm
I
gonna
help?
take my duster.
Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield.
And here it is.
We
And
trust you'll be happy,
this
sir.
it's not a very expensive plane compared to the other ones, so but I like biplanes, and I bought this little crop duster quite a while back. So let's take a little spin with it and see how it flies. All right. As I said, you have full-on internal view of all the different. They're always the same. Like they reuse understandably they reuse the models of the instruments. So let's take off of our little biplane. Look, I'm going to show you how you can hit these little lights, okay? Here, knocked over a light. Let's go. See, I love the damage model in this game. Very slow, this thing. But great, great fun. Can't retract the landing gear. You can, I think, press S, and you can do like a maneuvers of a smoke behind it. Okay. I press R. It gives you like a camera view. That's a dynamic camera, and shows you the view of the game from different perspectives. And it's totally automated. I wish they had this also in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. A totally automated drone view, they call it in that, but it's not. They want you to control the airplane and fly the drone at the same time, which is not easy. I hope they add some sort of automated flyby view at least, or one of these cinematic views like you have in GTA. And alright, let's go back to this. Let's fly here through some of these beautiful windmills here in the moonlight. It's a full moon, I think. Where's the moon? There it is behind the sky. A little bit dangerous flying here, but that's the name of the game in this game. Oh! There you go. Okay, and that's the crop duster. That was what, about 27, I would say. Have about half hour to go, and let's see. Maybe I'll buy while I'm gonna go show you my aircraft hangar. So I bought a hangar, and you can do these air missions when you buy an aircraft hangar. I forgot how much it costs. Let's take a look. You look at my phone. You go to Dynasty 8, was it, or maybe it was Warstock? Actually, I forget. I think it's Dynasty property listings, and you can no, this is for houses. You can buy your own house. It's not the property, it's something else. It's a Maze Bank foreclosure, I think. And here you can buy night clubhouses, which is I forget what those are, but I think for like your motorcycle club maybe. Yeah, if you want to do a motorcycle club, you can buy bunkers. This is for like weapons dealing missions. You can buy hangars, and I have one of these. That's my hangar right here. In you see like it has like a yeah, it's very funny that it's very juvenile so humor, but you know that's GTA. Pointed yet can also be juvenile. The little cursor there with a flicking off sign. And you have facilities. That's for like this other sort of James Bondish underground evil bunker missions. I've never done those. And nightclubs actually have a nightclub. It's down here. But let's head to my bunker. My hangar. It's down here in Los Santos Airport. Is that one, I think. I know it's still giving me an option to buy, but that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to I'm going to take a car and go for a drive there, and let's try to maybe we can do a mission. Is this a decent car? Oh, it's not too bad. Let's take that. Oh, it's an old lady. I kind of feel bad for taking her car. Let's let her have that. Let's go with something else. Let's take a motorcycle. I haven't really driven a motorcycle. This looks more of an asshole here. Get out of here, man. All right, let's go. Press Control to get the front wheel up, and we go. Let's put the highlights. Oh, that's it. Normal lights. Here we go. Double barrel shotgun, one of my favorite weapons. It actually only got recently. It's really powerful. You shoot both barrels at once. I'll show you. I'll take out a car wheel here to show you how that looks. A little bit of wheelie, and can also do stoppies of motorcycles. If you press brake and D at the same time, so D is brake and shift. And shift you lean forward, you get faster because you press brake and shift at the same time. You can do a stoppie. See, like the back wheel is lifted. That's how you do a stoppie. If you do a wheelie, you press Control, and that's the wheelie. You lift the front wheel. All right, and stoppie D and shift at the same time. There you go. Could even perhaps do like if we switch to a pistol, we could even do like that John Woo film. I think was it with Tom Cruise or like, or what was he called? Nicolas Cage or something that you like shooting a pistol while doing a stoppie on a motorcycle. I forgot what that film was. Was it Face Off? That was such a bad film. Okay, but let's see if we can do it. Yeah, there you go, stoppie with shooting. Okay, people start, you know, I like how they model crowds in this game. Like if you shoot or do something out of the ordinary, do even like a crazy drive too fast, people get scared and they run out of the way. They call the police. So the NPCs react. Okay, let's do another stoppie and shooting at the same time again. Coming up on this car here. Okay. Bit of a confusion. Where was I going? I was going to my hangar. Okay, oh, I'm getting shot back at. Is this guy shooting at me? Someone's shooting at me. Yeah, people, you know, it's America. People might have guns, even if they're not the police. Oh, watch out, police. Okay, let's go. Shoot out this light. Oh, missed. Oh, ow. I think I pressed F and jumped out of the bike by mistake. I have a bunch of bullet holes on my back. I'm gonna have some snacks to make me feel better. Let's get my bike first and get out of here because the police is right on me. Got Venturi, snacks, Ego Chaser, Meteorite, E-Cola. Okay, oh, police. Okay, good. Other way. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I'm just gonna get my Dirty Harry, the big 44 type Magnum revolver they have. It's very powerful, but you shoot and you have to like load it again. I'll show it to you in first person view. Okay, I am going to the airport, not here. I'm kind of losing track of what I was doing, but I'm trying to get to the hangar of the airport to try to show you one of these aircraft hangar missions, which are flight-based. There's always some sort of flight that you have to do. One thing you can do with this bike, I took the wrong way here. If you hold control when you hit the edge, look at this. Instead of crashing, oh, I crashed in that one. But if you hit at the right angle, instead of crashing, actually jump over it. That's a trick to do with bikes. Okay, let's try again. Here we go. Let's go this way. Quick way to turn is you hold shift for the handbrake and S, which is just normal brake at the same time. That's a very fast way to stop. Alright, I'll show you that little trick again in a second. Trying to shoot out a light of one of the cars. Okay, I got that one. It's good practice to aim and drive at the same time. Try to shoot out the lights, even like the lights. Like in this game, you can actually shoot out any light, which is really awesome, and it affects, you know, the illumination. I love when games let you do this, and I really get disappointed when they don't. Like for example, Far Cry 5. You know, incredibly graphically beautiful game, but you can't shoot out lights, so that takes you out of the oh, let's do a trick jump here. Whoa! Alright, nice little stump jump. I've completed all the stump jumps, so I plan to add to create brand new level 1 character to play with some friends. I mean, I'm playing with them with this character, but I want to play with a level 1 so that I can also do, like, show you all the stump jumps for the first time without having completed them. I'm planning to do that, so you can see the beautiful changing of light of GTA in the early morning. The sun's gonna rise from there. That's from the east. The sun rises in the east, sets deeply in the west. But here we're heading to my hangar. All right, is this my hangar? Where's the other one? I think it's the other one. Oh no, where is it? I think it's this one. Oh, but the police is after me. Okay, let's hide from the police. Let's get away from the police first. Because actually, I can probably get in my hangar to get away from the police. I don't remember. Let's see. But I can go here behind them anyway. Oh! Before I get in my hangar, I'm gonna show you another plane. They just spawned. This one spawned here. This is I think I don't know if this is available in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in the regular edition. Maybe in the deluxe edition it's available. But here, let me do a little bit of exercise here because been sitting for a long time. I have to move my hands and do a little bit of exercise in order to, you know, keep going. All right. Okay, this is what's it called? A mallard. This is a highly agile acrobatics airplane. Very fast roll and faster speed than like a Cessna 172 and stuff like that. So fun plane to fly. And now you can see let's buzz the tower. Really fun plane to fly in these games. I do want to get like a P-51. There's like a P-51 type replica that you can buy. I want to get that eventually, but it's pretty expensive. I like to spend my money on the properties instead because they give you more missions and stuff. If you just spend it on the vehicles, then you know, just give you the vehicle but not much else. So I like spending my money on the property instead. Wonderful little airplane, the Mallard. I'm not sure. I know that there is in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. There is in the standard edition. There is an aerobatic plane. It's I always forget the name of that plane. It's the red one, the biplane. It has a huge engine in front. You can see like the size of the engine in front. Really, like it's like really a big, like sort of like wide fuselage in the front. That's because of the size of the engine of this plane. It gives like a 1-to-1 power ratio thing. So I think it can go straight up and keep climbing of these types of planes. I don't think it slows down at all. See how this keeps going because the engine is so powerful. And all right, let's do one trick of it. Let's try to bump the tower with my wheels, just like a little bump. Kind of a little hard to do. Another cool thing in this plane is you actually can't look down there, but from the outside view you can see there's it's glass in the bottom, so it gives you better visibility on the side. But from the inside view of GTA, it doesn't let you actually look that low, so you can't actually. Maybe they didn't model that from the inside view, or maybe they just limits the the view angle. I'm not sure. Alright, let's try to bump this, let's see, the tower maybe, or maybe the parking lot. Let's try to land in the parking lot and do a touch and go on the parking lot here, just to see if I can pull it off. The maneuverability of this mallard. Okay, it's a really weird angle. I'm always going to crash in that, so I'm going to try it again. Ooh, there's a Cessna 172. Alright, I'm going to show you that one too. First I'm going to do, seeing all the planes here today. First I'm going to do sort of touch and go on the parking lot, like I've been doing in Flight Simulator. I like doing all these things that you're not supposed to do in real life, you know. Oh, okay, I should really, instead of messing around with the camera and make you feel sick like I'm doing, I should keep my right hand on the number keys, 4 and 5, that's the rudder, that's that motion, that'll give me more precision. A and D is that's the roll, W and S is up and down. Right, so you can actually do proper rudder turns and barrel rolls in this, using all these controls. Very wonderful control system, a little bit difficult to get the hang of when you first play the game. But once you do get the hang of it, it's really a wonderful, very fast and intuitive control system in Grand Theft Auto. Alright, I'm going to try to get a little bit more distance. Okay, now quick bank to the right. And now let's lose the rudder to fine tune a little bit more space to get on this parking lot here. There you go, lower power, lower power, lower power. Touch and go, there you go. You could hear the wind. Okay, now let's show you quickly the Cessna 172, unless it despawned. Did it despawn or was it over there? If you get too far away from planes, they might disappear and despawn. No, it's still there. Okay, let's land by it and get inside one of those. Alright, stop right here. Okay, so that's the Mallard aerobatic airplane, and this is the classic Cessna 172. I think it's actually a 172. Usually you can tell by if it has these things in the wheels, these like coverings on the wheels, that's generally the 172. If it doesn't, that's generally the 152. Alright, see, looks a little different from the Microsoft Flight Simulator one, but it does have, it is a two-seater. It's a four-seater actually, I think. Maybe, I think in the game it's a two-seater. You can have one other friend fly with you in it. Alright, there's a sort of postal service area. They're hanging out there. You can see all this wonderful like modeling of just people hanging out like they do in real life. Like there's some workers there. The postal service probably chatting, looking at their phones, calling their loved ones, as they say in America. And let's just take off right here without calling ATC, which you can't do in this game anyway, and without using the runway, just from the taxiway. Alright, and I'm gonna do just a quick little fly over to my bunker in this, and get in the bunker and show you. Maybe you can do a mission. I don't know if I have to be in a open with at least one other person or in a fully public lobby to do those missions, but we're gonna find out right now. There's also the business jet. Maybe there's a business jet I can show. Okay, there's another plane. There's the chopper. Okay, I guess I'll show you that one too, since I'm finding all these planes here. Okay, and to get to that one, if I scroll my mouse, what was it, Q? I don't remember now, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna jump out of the plane and show you the parachute. Okay, there you go. Is my head stuck to my head? Hey! There's a plane that blew up. Okay, your mental state level is rising. Players will warn RP for killing you if your mental state level is high. You will stand out on the map and be targeted as most lucrative prey. Okay, you can hold shift to kind of zoom in. Oh, that wasn't a very good landing. Oh, and there's a jet too. Which one should we do? Let's just pop this over to the jet just to say that I flew it. Trying to show you all the in-game spawnable vehicles you can find here. The police is after me. There was, someone flew a Cessna like a maniac and blew up in the main landing. The main landing runway here in okay, this is the what is it called? This is the cargo bob. And actually I should show you something about this airplane, because this, if you press I think H, or is it E? You press E, you drop that little cable there, and you can pick up a car. This is the only vehicle I think in the game. Maybe there's another one you can buy, but this is one of the only vehicles you can do that with. Yeah, I'll try to show you if I can do it. And all you have to do is go, kind of stay on top of it, and it should hook up, and there you go. Picks up the car. You just have to be right on top of it. And I don't know if there's a button to release it. Maybe it's E as well. But this vehicle is very useful when you're doing missions that you have to get across the map quickly with like a car. You can just miss all the bad guys if you have one of these helicopters, and unless they have choppers too. And okay, let's try to drop this. I think it's E as well on this Lufthansa. There he goes. I don't think you can fly that particular jet there, but you can fly a jumbo jet. But right now I want to show you this jet here as well. I'm going to show you this poor running airport employee here. Could kill him with the rotor. Did I hit him? No, I didn't hit him. But you know, let's just be relatively normal here, not get people too upset. I got this special thing for Red Dead Redemption launch. They had these special missions that if you completed them, they give you this hatchet. If you kill someone with it, you get like this berserk. You can have like a golf, you know, what real criminals use, golf clubs, and give a nice little dent on the side of the airplane. Oh, it broke the windshield. Great. Okay, well let's fly with it. The windshield broken. And let's fly this little business jet here. Okay, you can take many friends in this, I think. It has passenger seats in the back. It's a little business jet, and let's just take off right here. Not too bad. Landing wheel up. And yet another plane you can find spawned in the world in GTA Online without having to buy it. You're in Los Santos International Airport. Okay, I'm just going to keep this really short, this one, because I want to quickly, before the stream ends, show you my hangar. Put the landing gears down and land over here near my hangar. I mean, the landing row is pretty short, and you know, it's primarily a car simulator, not a plane simulator, so it's a wonder they have airplanes at all. And actually that's one more. Should I show you the C-130 as well? I think I'm going to leave the C-130 for... Okay, I'll just show you the Okay, let's just get up and do one more jump. Why not? And there's the C-130 Hercules, which is sort of a military transport, and you can actually... I think you can... In some of the missions you can carry a car in the back of it, but not in the regular one. It has to be a special plane. It's not this one, it's a different one. It's a bigger plane. You can actually drive a car into the back of it and take off. Maybe I should look into, I think you can purchase that one. Maybe I should look into getting that next, because that would be fun to fly with friends. They drive their car into your plane and you take off like a crazy getaway. So this is nothing too special about this plane. It's a huge cockpit. It's just a big, slow, lumbering transport plane with these big 4 engines, like the, I don't know if it's a Rolls Royce or Whirlwind or whatever the name of the engines in real life is that they modeled after this plane. So let's land this. Alright, I'm almost 2 hours here, maybe a little longer, because my stream, like, I'm gonna dead stick this with no power, because my stream got interrupted by some sort of internet connection issue. Alright, here you go. Alright, managed to land, got a bit of a wheel thing going there. Oh, and another, okay, that's a Cessna, so it's not a different plane. I'm not going to touch that one. I already showed you that one. Lots of things pointing left, right, and center over here. Let's go to my hangar. This is my hangar, okay. Watch your posture. Alright. The hangar. Need more water. Alright, this is my hangar. The planes I own are here. I think in the beginning of the game they actually give you this plane for free. That's like the Kuban or something. That's yet another airplane. I have this little chopper that I bought, and I have this little one that I bought. And I also have a buzzer. This is just like part of the environment. It's not an airplane, one I actually bought. But let me show you what you can do here. You can grab a parachute there. The way you have if you check the way to check if you have a parachute is you hold the weapon change key. Actually, I can't do it in here because I'm in the hangar, but you hold the weapon change wheel, so it shows you this wheel, and if you have a parachute, it'll show you on the bottom right there, little parachute icon. Always good to have one because you never know when you're going to fall off a plane. Okay, I'm going to come in here and yeah, join a public session to use this computer. So you have to be in public sessions to use, or maybe with a friend, I'm not sure, to use to do the missions, which is you know, interesting. Let's leave it off. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more thing before I finish the stream. I'm at 51 minutes on my back. 51 minutes here. I'm gonna come back with friends probably tomorrow. Is a GTA with friends night, and I'm going to show you one of these air missions with my friends tomorrow. That should be fun. It means we're gonna have to go to a public lobby, which you know, risks hackers, but what the hell? Let's give it a shot and see what happens. Okay, I want to get into my Kuban here to show you this plane too. It has a little side door, just unusual for these sort of planes. I guess the Cessna it has too. And you just get out and you're gonna peer outside. For the last thing for this particular, I think the only plane, I may be missing some because there's so many planes that I forget, but I think the only one I haven't shown you is the Jumbo. It's more rare for it to spawn. It usually spawns around there. The Jumbo jet, you can fly a 747 look-alike in this game. It's like you can find the standard version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. But the last thing I'm gonna do after giving you this tour of the, see those other flying NPC airplanes. They have NPC airplanes too. I've never tried to actually get one mid-air like in Just Cause. Maybe I should try that as a challenge one day. The last thing I'm gonna show you how in this like foggy afternoon here in Los Santos is a parachute off this high building here. I'm gonna try to get on the high building first by jumping out of this airplane here. I'll show you. Oh no, not that. I guess I can't pick a weapon inside the airplane, so I can show you the little parachute indicator. But I'm gonna jump off this airplane. I'm gonna land on this building and then jump off that building with the parachute as well. Alright, let's try it. Okay, a bit of a turn here, and here I go. Just a little bit time to stabilize. It looks like you have your hat stuck to your head. Maybe I can take my hat off in mid-air. Let's see. No hat. Okay, that no hat's better. Oh shit. Okay, I missed the plane. Okay, that's what happens when you try to be too fancy and do too many things at once. I'm gonna have to land somewhere else, not in the tallest building. But let's try this one here, perhaps, or one to the side of it. I want one where there's another parachute so I can jump off again. Is there one here? It's gonna have to be maybe this one because that one doesn't seem to have a parachute. Let's try this one here. You can see it in first person too. I don't think that has a parachute. Nope. Maybe this one is another heliport over here. Maybe this one will have one. Let's see. I hope it does because I'm going to land here. Oh, I don't think it does, so I'm not going to land there. Ooh, just missed it. I'm going to keep going. Alright, instead, let's go talk to these. This is the bus station. Let's end it at the bus station. I've been, you know, flying around during this whole stream. But let's okay, that's a nice little, okay, see, someone was impressed by that. They're like, dude, I've been flying around all the time. Let's come here. I don't think I've ever seen actually a bus in this bus station, so, hey, watch where you're going. But this is the bus station of Los Santos. You can get buses, but Long journeys need short legs instead of you know, it's a little miniature United States. This instead of the Greyhound, which is the real service, you have the Dash Hound here, which is a cute little logo, like a little very long dog. You know, it's like one of those sausage dogs. Do not park here for permit holders. Only all other vehicles will be towed. Be aware the owners of this property will have any unauthorized vehicle towed away at the driver expense. Then you have the speed kills. So take the Dash Hound. 5550145, speed limit 5, Dash Hound bus center. The detail in this game, down to like, you know, the trash and some bugs and like little, I don't know if those are bugs on the street. Let's see if you can actually read this, because I've been only recently haven't been able to notice all these details, be able to play a high resolution of this PC system. Loves, hates relationship with taxes. Yeah. So there's some homeless people here. There's everything from, you know, homeless people to very rich assholes in the casino. Everything in between. It's a little model, a little mini a rendition of America. This video game of 2010's America. The essence of life is sprunk, not Sprite, but sprunk. That's the essence of life. Yeah. That's 56. I want to, yeah, I always like enjoy destroying soda dispensers. I think this must be a famous marketplace here in Los Santos, in the real LA. I don't know, I've never been to the real LA, but it's a nice little marketplace. What is it called? Textile City, Integrity Way. There's people talking on the phone. There's people taking selfies. There's people checking out. You know, like you can maybe you can buy some food here. Let's see, because I need some snacks. Snacks gives you the energy here. Can I buy some food from this guy? I guess not. This is ice cream. I guess they haven't modeled the ice cream here. You have to go. They're limited the place to buy food to the convenience stores. I don't know why. But he's checking out my suit. I don't know. He's like, what the heck are you doing here dressed up like this? You know. What else? Gun cappuccino, caffeine, refined sugar, trans fat, and high fructose corn syrup. Look at that. Always on the brew. Bean machine coffee. The caffeine, the refined sugar, the trans fat, and a lot of high fructose corn syrup in the bottom. Right? That's these little details in this game is what really make it special. Carbs, clothing, wholesale, retail. The ATM machine is missing. Like someone probably stole it with like a truck or something. What else? Happy in two minds, confused, not out there, just spiffing, zonked out, overeaten, oversweet, neurotic, strong, or shaken up. We have the brew for you. All right, more adverts for the coffee. Have some sort of like, you know, shoe whore. Someone, Brigitte Harlot and someone else midden, like some movie poster. Only life day NSA, softly, softly, catchy monkey tequila la. Oh, this little detail in the world building of this game. And here, one thing that people don't realize, there's these little hidden spots that you can climb up in buildings in this game, and that's often in the online game if you're having trouble and, you know, you want to cause a bit of trouble and be a bit of an asshole. You can snipe people from top of buildings. I generally don't like doing it unless it's someone bugging another player and I try to help them. But that's one way to do it. And another pro tip: if you're going downstairs, you hold shift. If you press S, boom, you go down fast. A quick way to get off the building without dying, without jumping off, you know, unless you have a parachute. So I guess this is a textile city. I don't know if it's a huge sale, everything $1. The curse of the United States as well, the $1 stores. One of those over here. And so FIB, I love Vespucci Beach, all that sort of stuff. Here's some sort of executive.
Oh, please.
He's just hanging out. And that's just a little quick before I finish this stream. A little tour of the environmental design. This is just one tiny little spot. This little spot here that I've taken you through from the bus station to the little textile city of this huge city that's full of these details. We're in the countryside or in the city. I don't know how many person hours it took to make this, but it is amazing. You're gonna have homeless people living under the bridge here, and you can see like the haze in the distance. It turns buildings blue. It's really wonderful graphics. There's this guy that wrote a blog post about the graphics in this game. I'm gonna try to link it in the next time I stream on the chat. But it's really a tour de force of graphics and sound, and environmental design, and just wonderful video game this is. So I'm gonna leave it here. Maybe I'll end it with a crazy car chase, and because I have 5 viewers now, so let's end this with like let's see how long I can survive by causing a lot of damage. Okay, and I'm gonna show you. Let's see. Do I have any grenades? I don't have grenades, but I do have sticky bombs. So let's cause a bit of trouble here and show you the kind of chaos it can cause in GTA. So the sticky bombs are these weapons that you throw out the window. See, I'm holding it out the window now. Let's switch to first person view. See, I hold this like sticky bomb here. It has like a timer. It's not a timer, it's like it's a detonator, so you can blow it up with radio. So I'm gonna throw it at this car here. There, it's stuck to the car, and I'm gonna press G. Okay, and the car is gone. Okay, so now the police is gonna get upset. I'm gonna show you from outside view now. Okay, there's a bit of a traffic jam, another sticky bomb. G, boom, okay. There's another confusion situation here. See, this frame rate stays fast because the game's so well optimized, and lucky to have a nice system here. Now let's get the hell out of here. I have 2 stars. The police is gonna be looking for me. They're not happy that some psychopath is throwing sticky bombs in downtown Los Santos and driving a car and going wild, you know. So let's see how long I can survive by causing as much chaos as possible, and just give a little chaotic tour of the city by not driving very well now. This sort of family sedan. It's Albany Primo. I can read up the description on it. Every car you drive, you can go and you could buy using the online website if you want. And what I like about the online in-game, like here on the phone, this thing, the online website, is that it gives you a little paragraph, a blurb about the car that's often very funny. So I drove up here because I know that there's this little jump here. I'll show you. This is one of the secret jumps that you can complete, and it turns to an outside view. I've completed all of them, so I'm going to create another character to show you them from scratch at some point. And let's go. All right. Let's go shoot up something. I don't know. I like to shoot up the tires of the cars to make them. Let's create a huge confusion on a freeway. Let's get up on the freeway. Let's go to the beach. Let's go right here in this intersection. All right. Oh. Okay, 3 stars. Getting a bit more interesting now. Can get a big machine gun. Alright, police arrive. It's a great game to take out your anger. Here's the chopper. There's someone shooting me from behind us. Let's go. Press Q to... Can switch to first person view to show you how much more intense it is. Oh, and that's it. Alright. So that's a bit of chaos and confusion. I'm going to stop here. I'm at 2 hours, even though we had a bit of a trouble there. Thanks for watching, 5 viewers. Thanks very much for coming by. Tomorrow I'm going to play GTA Online again at night with some friends. I'm going to try to cause some chaos. Later tonight, I'm back with Arma 3 Anti-Stasi at, I don't even know what time. It's probably like 2100 hours New York City time. So that's 9 p.m. New York City time. I'm back with Arma Anti-Stasi. Thanks so much for watching. 1, 2, boss, and peace out. Thanks so much.